buddies! Welcome to today's live stream where I'm running especially late on a fabulous day and Noodle's angry! I gotta fix Noodle's little face. There she goes! Merry Christmas, buddies! Happy Christmas Eve! I was about to say Easter. Is the music playing? Please tell me the music's playing. Music. Oh, thank goodness. I was doing a lot of runarounds. How's everybody doing today? Happy holidays! Oh my goodness! For some of our buddies, it's almost midnight, which means for them, it's actually Christmas today. Well, let's see. Today's Christmas Day for some of our buddies. I was like, wait a minute. I don't know if it's Christmas Eve still for some buddies, but today, at least for my time zone, gotta put on some chapstick. My goodness. Everything's so chaotic. I have your present. It's on my head. Merry Christmas. You guys get a present too. A virtual present. Where's my heart rate? Oh my goodness, you should see it. It's probably jumping out of my chest. Where is the heart rate? There it is. Can you see it? I don't know. There it is. There's my heart rate. Oh, it went down. Thank goodness. Is it accurate? Is it working? Oh, it's working. Okay. Hi. Merry Christmas. Oh my goodness, my brain. Saiko, under 7 mint, Ashuman, PD Hobbit, Lixie. Oh my goodness, muertos. Garmesi. You guys, you're just in time. Okay, so I want to do a big shout out to our buddies here for all our coffee supporters. I want to make sure it's a big event since we're getting closer to 2025. Isn't that crazy? It's about to be like the end of 2024. And then we can't go back in time anymore. And we have to push ourselves forward for new adventures together. And of course, we'll have our scares, we'll have our ups and downsies, and, you know, our stinkies. Let's hope there's not too many stinkies or uh-ohs. Oh, there you guys are. You were, like, way behind me. My goodness. I like to have you guys in front of me where Noodle sits on top of you, because I think that's adorable. You're like Noodle's throne. She's made out of the carrot buddies, after the souls of our fellow mortals. I guess carrot buddies are particularly mortal. Thinking on the trace of the idea that you guys could, be consumed by me. You must feed me! We must summon more buddies to feast upon. I must eat more souls. Tesio Spook, Merry Christmas! Ashman Moore says, AI is a heart patient. It's my heart rate monitor. I make it a little spicy. Doesn't it seem cool to know how fast my heart is beating? That it's gonna throb out of my chest. Let's hope I don't have any, like, health issues related to my heart. I have a healthy heart right now. Dalmatians, buddy. I like saying Dalmatians. It's like saying Dalmatians. Who doesn't like Dalmatians? Isn't it the name? It's like 100 Dalmatians. It's so fancy. I always wanted a Dalmatian growing up. Pity Hava says, are you our present, Sprinkles? Yes. I am your present. Actually, it's a little tiny buddy up on my head. Sneaky peeky. Alright, let me go ahead and play the video. It's very short. It's too bad. I didn't get the chance to edit more. Let's see, where is it? There it is. I'm gonna play from the beginning. So these are all our coffee supporters. We have 2 Carrot Army members. That's right, Carrot Army. Andrew A. and Saiko. I have to pause it. My goodness. It's supposed to be a little retro, like kind of like a computer screen with the like very bright green and the darker color background. If you guys ever think back to the original computers, the big bulky ones, like the huge mumbo jumbo ones, the big blocks, before they got really thin and skinny. You can see also our 𝑣𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 have coffee supporters. They're kind of spin-off coffee supporters. They don't log in, but I also wanted to acknowledge their donations as well. 𝑃𝑑𝐻𝐵𝑖𝑡, you're actually the first donator for our 𝑣𝑡ubers regarding the mental health awareness donathon we did. I stretched it for 2 months, so that way the pressure wasn't on our, on our minds. It was more of like a gradual thing we can complete. You guys won the prize. I like to add a little spin to our donathons. If we reach the minimum donathon, which is $150, so we raised over $150, which is big given that we're a smaller community on the technical terms. But it still feels pretty good. I think we're considered a micro content creator, content platform. There's micro, macro. I think there's mini. There's like these really cool different types of stages you kind of develop and grow through. Macro is like thousands and thousands of people. But not to worry, buddies. We won't bite more than we can chew. It kind of felt that way this week. I wanted to make sure we had special events planned. So today we'll be celebrating Christmas. Thursday will be kind of like an ordinary stream. Just throwing in, kind of the usual, but we'll do like gaming. We can do Christmas games Thursday too. I love 𝐏𝐴's web page games. You don't have to download any of the content, especially if you want to complete like a short-term game. And then Saturday is reserved for New Year celebration. That's where I'll be actually crocheting on live stream. But just so you know, I've been studying and I am still considered a beginner. So this will be a big, massive challenge for me personally, especially with hobbies. I feel like my hobby is mostly gaming now. Well, I did crochet like a blanket in the past. I'm sure I can find some photos and share it with you Saturday. We're also going to be doing, let's see. We're also going to be doing a gingerbread house. it never dawned on me that we have not made a gingerbread house assembly. They sell those kits. We're not going to be baking anything. I know, I really do love hand cam baking, especially from scratch, challenging myself. I really enjoy it. Even if we sometimes fail. It feels good just to have buddies to hang out with and, also get some really good pointers on different types of utensils, cutting knives. I find that so interesting. You guys give me, a little bit about your collection items. It makes it more fun, you know what I mean? I mean, the gingerbread house looks pretty cute. It's kind of most of it's pretty much just putting together a Lego house. If you think about it, it has all the pieces, we don't have to bake anything. So it's kind of a relaxing day too. 𝑃𝑑𝐻𝐵 says, meh? What? Ashaman Moore says 2025 is gonna be an anime disaster. No, it's not. Tazio's Book says Merry Christmas. Let's see, gotta catch up with you guys. It says, Muertos. I do it myself because I didn't want to create a coffee account. That's okay. That's why I put coffee supporters. I still want to acknowledge our buddies, even if they don't log in with a user. It would make it much easier for me to keep track of it, at least on my end. But not to worry, I still acknowledged your patriots, your Patreon, Patreon patriots. I still acknowledge your efforts. It says, Tazio's Book says the heart monitor is to show how fast her heart beats for us. How romantic! But I think it beats fast because we terrify her. I have stage fright. So, live streaming is actually... In the very beginning, I had a difficult time being comfortable. But I think it's after you develop kind of this relationship with your buddies. Of course, people call their buddies, they can call them snacrifices for Vexora. Or for Bao, it would be her bubble buddies. Kind of like SpongeBob, his bubble buddy. But for me, you guys are just my carrot buddies. Says, 𝑃𝑑𝐻𝐵 says, looks like a pit boy. What? Oh, you mean the present? Do you see the little present, little guy in my hair? I give you guys a little peek. It's kind of like how we introduced Noodle this year for my birthday. It says, what's going on? Oh my goodness. 𝑃𝐷𝐻𝑜P says, oh, that's nice, Sprinkles. Latvian skunk. Hello there. Hello, Latvian skunk. Welcome, my skunky friend. I love skunks. Pepe Le Pew. That's all I think about in regards to cartoon skunks. And there, old buddy says, I hope you have a great day today and night, and I wish you the best Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. Aw, thank you, Daryl, buddy. Ashman Moore says, play Christmas Dweller mod on Minecraft. Did you guys hear that Minecraft is under fire because they changed their... I think it was their terms of service agreement, that they added new rules regarding some regulation updates. And now everybody's like, you know, upset and sharing how they don't like the new user agreement kind of thing. I've heard about that recently, I think on several channels. I'm not sure if Rev says 𝑩𝒆 has covered it yet, but he might have. Briefly, probably. Ashman Moore says, let's see. Latvian Skunk says, you should make rye bread. I would love to. The only reason why I'm not baking today, or this week, or next week, the end of December, is because I had to highlight the previous hand cam baking stream, why it was so special. So to honor that, you know, that live stream we had together, I believe it was making the last hand cam baking stream we had. It was for... Which was it for? I think the whipped cream was first. I'm trying to remember what we baked. It's been like a week. What did we bake? I'm already forgetting. 2024. Oh my goodness. Well, buddies, at least we did the highlight here. I gotta fix my camera. You're probably gonna see a whole bunch of stuff you probably shouldn't. Hopefully it's fine. I'm gonna move it forward a bit. Oh, there's a mess on my desk. Oh my goodness. Latvian Skunk says, so been in his for a while. I apologize for missing stream. My stomach just popped. Oh my gosh. I hope your stomach help you heal well. I don't know how a popped stomach heals, but I hopefully you get the medical treatment you need. 𝒕𝒂𝒃 says, oh. Linksy says that green text is like Windows XP or 95. Yes! You get my reference! It's supposed to be like a retro... like a retro computer! And I got our notifications back. I forgot that I saved them as like a video file on my Google Drive. That's the best way for me to access the kind of cute little notifications I've created through LumaFusion. That's like a software for iPads, iPhones, basically Apple computers. I guess you'd call them Macs. I mean, why did they call it a Mac? Why don't they just call it Apple PC? That sounds cooler. My Apple computer. Why is it Mac? Like macaroni and cheese. I'm sure there's a reason behind it. It could be something to do with the software. But yeah. Ashman Muller says, how do I buy your membership? So it's on Coffee, but it's if you want to. It's not like, you know, like... I let people, you know, go to my Coffee page. I still have to make more additional items for Coffee. But this is my shout out to you guys on my socials. I think I'll be doing another posting of our shout out here, because it comes along with the membership. You can design your membership to have even like personal messages or personal photos. But I don't do that. I don't do feed pics. Some people do that for their Coffee or Patreon members. Patreon's a whole nother platform like Coffee. Coffee. I have some coffee with me too in my grandpa cup, because I'm a good grandpa. 𝒕𝒂𝒃 says, how was your Christmas Eve been? It's been a lot of last minute shopping. And even some minor, what do you call it? Some errands? So today's been busy. I got some desserts, I got some apple pie. Ashman Moore says, Dell, Alienware Aurora R15 desktop. What? It sounds better? Does it really? Dell? Aurora? Oh, is that a computer? Oh, is that your computer recommendation? I think I've heard about that one, Alienware. It's like, so the compact computer. This gives me a burped. Alright, let's give a round of applause for our buddy Coffee supporters for all their efforts. Because I see the coffee boba tips come in, and oh my goodness, I'm impressed by you buddies. Yes, I'm like, whoa, we have a lot of support this year, especially for our donathon. I mean, I felt pretty, I felt pretty ballsy doing a donathon this year, given that, you know, we're still little. But I'm like, I might as well as try to defeat the odds. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make sure everything looks good. Are you prepared to be cringed? Be cringed by what I have behind the camera? We're gonna do some minimal paper wrapping of presents. I'm gonna make it look fancy. I gotta grab my scissors and tape. But we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you the... Hopefully it doesn't look crazy. Oh! Oh! What happened? What happened to our camera? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something happened. I don't know what happened to our camera. Oh, I'm scared. Let me see if I can fix it. Configure video. Okay. My camera. I think it's dead. No, it's on. That's weird. Oh, that's so weird. I'm scared. I'm looking at the details right now. Let me go to my settings. You know, on my first computer, when I first started streaming, it would have crashed by now. I'm not kidding. It would have crashed, and then live stream would be over, and it would be so sad. But I also think, depending on what music you use in the background, it can also determine whether or not your live stream could be closed out. Be sure to do copyright-free music. Let's see. Oh, camera. That is so weird. I'm gonna... Oh, my brain. I'm gonna go plug it in and unplug it again. Oh, okay. So now my computer says it's allowed. Oh! Okay, now it's allowed. Okay, thank you, apps, software protector. Okay, please don't be cringy. I mean, yeah, wrong button. Don't be cringy! Ta-da! It's our cookie house! Since we're not baking, because I vowed that was our last baking hand stream, prepare yourselves to do a cookie house with me. We are gonna build ourselves a gingerbread house. Yee! Look how pretty that is. It doesn't come well, the items come pre-made, so we don't have to make any gingerbread. Would I love to make a gingerbread house from scratch? We can do that next year. Me. Isn't it cute? So we get the walls, the roof. We have the icing. I'm guessing that the roof is not pre-made, right? It shouldn't be. There are some gingerbread houses you can buy pre-made. And then here are the calories. I like looking at the calories. So everything's naked. We have a naked, delicious gingerbread house. And it looks like we have a residence member. The little... snowman or woman. Pretty cute. So we're gonna be doing gingerbread house and some gift wrapping. last minute gift wrapping. Oh, hands! Yes, 𝑣𝑡UBER, my real hands. Oh my goodness. Let me moisturize. Oh my goodness. Moisturizing hands is so important. I'm gonna moisturize off the screen. I don't want this to be flagged for anything. Oh my goodness. Just moisturizing my hands, YouTube, I promise. It's not even on screen. Oh my goodness. Ooh, buddy Evie. I just did a social media shout out to you, and all thanks to your coffee patronage. There you go, patronage. Finally, the word came to me. Patreon, patrons, patronage. Finally. Just know I don't have any nail polish. I'm so naked, and they're pink and moisturized. It's good to moisturize. You don't want to get all dry and scaly. 𝑣𝑡UBER says, you like looking at calories? I'm a lady. I have to watch my figure. I can't just explode on the other side of the screen. That's when, like... Okay. live streamers, content creators, sometimes they start neglecting their health, trying to, you know, keep up with their uploads. But that's not exactly a good thing. It can be very dangerous. So if I don't take care of myself, then how am I supposed to make content? I can't make content if I'm dead. You know what I mean? I don't want to get 𝙍𝑰𝑵𝑵. I don't want to get sick or anything. I'd get so sad if I died from 𝙍𝑰𝑵𝑵. It does run in my family. Alright, so we've opened the box. Let's see what's inside. Yeah, I think about that. Like, look at, you know, some mukbangers. They really sacrifice their health. Let's see, what's inside this box? Ooh! What is going on here? I thought I could build it. Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's cute! So we have some pre-made items as promised from the description. We have our snow person, a piece of the roof, a door, some other ornaments. It's all made out of sugar and icing, if you guys were wondering. It's all edible. I can't see. You'll just have to see for me. I've never bought this one before, so I'm a little curious to see if we're actually gonna be putting anything together. Okay, so I actually ordered... I was supposed to get a different piece. Oh my goodness, icing, some sugar snow. I was supposed to get a different one. They got some beads, some peppermint. Where are you going? You're hiding from me. You cannot hide from me, Candy. We'll get some more peppermints. And not to worry. So now our box is empty. Completely empty. I can use this box for a present. Okay, I'm gonna save this on the side. I'm using this for a present. Or if I wanted to take it to a relative's house, I could. Let me go ahead and... Oh, my sleeves are gonna cover my arms. I have to be modest in this time and era. I can't show too much skin. Oh my goodness, can't show my ankles. It's naughty of me. But you know what? I don't show my ankles. My ankles are pretty covered. I have to be careful with the present on my head, too. Alright, buddies. Muerto says, I don't care for the store-bought gingerbread, so I learned how to make my own. Well, too bad. Today, we will scarf down a pre-made gingerbread house. I was supposed to get a gingerbread house that I could assemble, but they were all out of non-pre-assembled gingerbread houses. I was kind of upset, but then I thought, I have to be grateful. I still get a gingerbread house. If I didn't get a gingerbread house, then we wouldn't be having one today. It says, Best Buy gives us a Best Buy date. It says it's Best Buy November the 6th, 2025. And if you guys are wondering, it does say 2025, which is kind of weird. So this is like filled with preservatives. I don't know if we should be eating it, but we're gonna eat it. Let me get closer for you. Readjust camera. Tilt for shine. Do you see? November 6, 2025. It's so blurry. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and... I know, I wanted to struggle. I wanted you guys to see me struggle so hard with putting a gingerbread house together. But everybody else built the ones you had to piece together. So yeah, I'm a little, like, you know... I just wanted... I wanted to suffer. But now we won't be suffering as much. I think just a little bit. Let's see... I want to cut it to where I can unfold it. So I can use the plastic wrap as... what we're gonna be... building on? If that makes sense? I'm gonna go ahead and cut the plastic. I was thinking about giving you guys the big present because I just got done talking to the artist, their team, as well as the artist and rigger for the big prize. That was if you guys donated over 700. If you guys had made if you guys remember the rules I made for the presents this year, it was if we together as a community, if we accumulated over 700 in donations regarding the mental health awareness that we're doing, then you guys would get the big present. But because we did pass the 150 mark goal, you guys would get the small present. But I was kind of playing around with the big present a moment ago. That's what actually took me more time, the technical difficulties. Because I had uploaded it and I wanted to try it out to see what it looked like. So we'll be saving the big present for my birthday in March 5th of 2025. I'll keep the scissors out. I'll probably need them. Yes, I'm trying to be neat and clean as possible. I don't want to be stinky. I don't want to be gross. So I'm folding it out. Got our peppermint. Got our delicious minty peppermint. I believe the green is peppermint. Kind of like the box Emma had. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Evie, my pleasure. My pleasure at all, says Evie. And thank you. Yes, no, thank you, buddies. Because I'm very happy that we got to be able to donate as much as we have. To me, as long as we show we care, that's what matters. I know that for smaller channels... Oh, you know what? I like that it comes with a piped icing. We're gonna kind of move the icing back a little bit before I snip it. But that's when we start kind of decorating. We got some beads. I never liked the beads. I feel like with the beads, you can easily break your teeth. And then we have our glitter. I might go get... I might get a cutting board. If I get a cutting board, then I can be able to move this to the kitchen when we're done with the gingerbread house. They have so many cute little pieces like Christmas trees, snowflakes. Then you got some sprinkles, you got some light bulbs, little tiny houses. Pretty bright and colorful. My goodness, gotta clear my throat. Let me go get that cutting board. But before I do, let me open some of the items. If I remove the wrapping, you might be able to see them better. Lotigan Skunk says, I love how hard gingerbread is, but how good it tastes like wood that feels like rock. This is pretty sturdy. If I get close enough, it's pretty hard. I think gingerbread is meant to be dipped in milk or hot chocolate. If you dip this in milk or hot chocolate, then it actually starts to crumble. I think gingerbread is supposed to be something you dip into something, if that makes sense. Some gingerbread is soft enough to where you can eat it by itself. Some people prefer gingerbread that can be eaten by itself. So we have our door, we have our snow person. Plastic feels very, like, breakable. I think that's why it came in bubble wrap. If you see here, at the very bottom of it, they secured it with the bubble wrap. So that's interesting. This plastic wrapping is a lot thicker than the actual container. Just describing it for you guys. In case you guys want to order a semi-pre-built, or this one in this case would be pre-built, so they actually took in the effort of icing it together. I wanted to put it together myself, but I've never been really good at that, actually. I've been terribly bad at keeping it, you know, gluing it, if that makes sense. Like, the icing, it never felt that it was sticky enough to, like, work. It might have been because I needed to let it sit and dry, opposed to, like, immediately expecting results. Let me make sure I move my camera a bit. There we go. The gingerbread house is quite tall. Let's see if I can catch up with you guys. You're so fast. PD House says YouTube is like strange liquid. Detected exterminate? Exterminate? Strange liquid detected. Exterminate. Oh my gosh. You know, PD Hobbit, well, Twitch is worse. I feel like Twitch is more likely to destroy a content creator instantly on live stream than YouTube. I feel like YouTube is more merciful at times, but not all the time. You have to really reach out to YouTube for them to respond. Don Craig, hello, buddy. Ushman Moore says, why does the 18+ chicken pop up? It was a notification I made a while back. Oh, my doggo's here. Hello, Totoro. Hello, Totoro. Yes, you smell cookies. We do have cookies. So I made it because I prefer to be 18+ audience, if that makes sense. I don't know how I would feel or interact with a younger audience. At least not something I'm aware of. I'm sure that people kind of go onto platforms regardless of the audience rating, and I won't even know or detect them unless they tell me. And I don't usually ask for people's personal information. I think that's kind of weird. I think it's weird when someone's like, how old are you? Unless it's relevant to like the topic at hand or a conversation they're having. Kimchi's here! Oh, Kimchi! You might see him on live stream. He's interested in the cookies. Hopefully we get to eat this, but I don't think any of us will. I don't think my family will eat this gingerbread house. We love gingerbread, but I think we're more of like gingerbread people eaters. We'll eat the people, but we won't eat the house. It'll sit there the whole month of January, and nobody will eat it. So I have my coffee in my grandpa cup. I love my best grandpa ever cup. It's awesome being a grandpa. Imagine that. I'm not a granny, I'm a grandpa. Of course not. But I love my grandfather cup. It makes me feel special. But the cat has been summoned. Hello. Hello, giant feline. My son. He's beautiful. By the way, he's gorgeous. Oh my! Don Craig says, my friend told me to watch you. Really? Oh, tell them I said thank you. Thank you for recommending me. The more buddies, the better. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Kimchi's here. I need something to cover my drink. My drinks. Kimchi! You wanna say hi, Kimchi? Oh no, we have a giant! Oh no! It's a cat! His name is Kimchi! He's made his appearance! He's come to conquer us all! It is so crowded on here, you have no idea. We have some presents that I want to wrap. I'm just gonna shove it in a bag and call it a day! That's what Santa Claus does. Kimchi! Kimchi! Here, I'll let him smell a piece of gingerbread. I found a piece of gingerbread. Kimchi! I'm gonna see if he can get closer to the screen. Kimchi! Oh no, you want to eat stuff. Never mind! Never mind! Ta-da! Kimchi's appearance! All natural! Oh no, the notification's in the way. Get away, notification! Yeah, community guidelines. We'll do that later. Okay, so there he is. I wanted him to come on his own terms. Oh my. Oh, you're so cute and stinky. I gotta clean his cat box. He took the biggest poop of his life. I know he did. I can smell it from the kitchen. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was gonna go wash my hands, but now we gotta protect our territory. It's covered, don't worry. Oh my gosh, he's so beautiful. Look at him. If I pet him, then that'd be gross, wouldn't it? It'd be very gross, but it looks like I'm petting him. Optical illusion. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, you're so sweet. Naughty kitty. Under 7 mint. Pity Hava says, much bonkers. Never seen someone eat a bong before? What? A bong? Under 7 mint. Oh, Dong Kong. And since my shift at the power plant ended, I thought I'd take a look at your channel. Really? That's cool. Oh, 𝑙𝖆𝑐𝑖𝑣𝑖𝑚 Skunk recommended you. Power plant. kimchi, you and your butt. Oh gosh. Let's see. Under 7 months is good present. Oh, isn't it cute? Peter Hobbs is what? Why? Why aren't? Oh wait, what? Oh my goodness, what's going on? What's going on? What is good? Candy industry, the dentist industry. Peter Hobbs says the candy industry and the big dentistry are in the cahoots. I tell you. What are you doing? What? Ah! Okay. Go away. Go shoot. I love you. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Aw, it's so stinky. I want to make a clean gingerbread house. I know no one's gonna eat it. Kevin says, hello. Merry Christmas, Kevin. Grandmaster says, I think building gingerbread is different, right? Building it is where you actually... You have the pieces separate. But since this one came pre-built, I don't even have to use the icing. So what I'm gonna do... is I need to wash my hands. I'm gonna use the gingerbread box. And I'm gonna protect our home. I'm gonna have to protect our house from kimchi. Protecting our house. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Okay, he's leaving. It's... oh, I got hairy. No. No! It's unsanitary now. I gotta wipe it down. Because he's stinky. His paws. His paws have not been wiped. They've been licked and cleaned by his tongue. Oh... It says, Kevin, I don't have a gingerbread house. We can share this one together. This can be our gingerbread house and kimchi's. Latvian Skunk says, I told him to watch his name, his 𝐿𝑆 his work at the power plant with me. Oh yeah, I'll keep your private information private. Kevin says, kawaii. My goodness. Psycho says, kimchi. I just say cute. I bought this collar off of, I think, Amazon. Oh. Oh, he's so beautiful. He's so big compared to the house. He's like Godzilla, but Godzilla cat. Catzilla! Grandmaster says 18 plus ahead. Best grandpa. Sexy grandpa time. No. So itchy. I want to get to work, but I gotta coax kimchi out of the room somehow. He's got to go. If not, I won't be able to, and he'll eat it. That'll be so weird. I mean, we're not gonna eat the gingerbread house, but still. Aw, it's okay, kimchi. It was beautiful. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna wash my hands. Ta-da, I'm back! And it's gonna be clean soon. You guys have no idea how stinky cat paws can be. It's only because of their poop and feces. That's the only reason. Also, I've only bathed the kimchi, I think, once in his life. In his 8-7 month life. I mean, for the most part, he cleans himself pretty well. I just kind of wish I had a cat to teach him how to clean himself more thoroughly. So we're gonna do bleach and soap a little bit. Just to be sanitary in case anything falls onto the table. I don't have to worry about it. I brought some googly eyes. I have some cute little googly eyes we can use on the gingerbread house. Last year we made gingerbread cookies. This year we're working with a gingerbread house. Leftover sprinkles from the previous one. That's right. We did a cake. We did a fruit cake. I can't believe I forgot what kind of cake we made. Oh my. It's a lot more delicate than I thought it would be. Now that my hands are clean. Oh, it comes with a bottom? Do you see that? Oh, okay. Never mind, I'm sorry. Okay, I wanted to tilt it to show you the bottom of it. There's the inside. Look at the inside of the house. It is coated in, like, so much frosting. There it is. Yeah, look at that. Crazy. This is an uncomfortable position, but it's worth it. So it's covered in icing. If you wanted to know what the insides of the house look like, I get to go ahead and shove this in the box. Yeah. I'll use this box for someone's Christmas present. A last-minute wrapping. I'll just send it in the box. They'll think it's a gingerbread house, but secretly it's not. We'll just pretend it's a gingerbread house. That'll be their gift for Christmas. I was gonna put it in a bag, but nah, put it in a box. You know, boxed houses make me think of Build-A-Bear. Has anyone ever heard of Build-A-Bear before? It's this really cute... I guess we'll move it a little that way. Oh, our candy! So much candy! And confetti! We have some confetti sprinkles. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start with the icing. He wanted the bread house, says Kevin. He did. He's outside my door right now. I use baby gates so that way I can still have AC running through my room. I don't know about you guys, but baby gates come in handy even for dogs. Because it feels, it seems like... Let's see, hold on. Can I cut this? There you go, I cut it. So I went ahead and I cut the tip of this. You can see it's no longer pointy. We're gonna go ahead and start milking the icing out. Oh! Okay. Didn't want it to look like that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do the creases. Oh, it's watery. That's weird. That is very weird. Why is it watery? Am I supposed to mix it? Oh well, snow isn't perfect. Let's see. Kimchi will eat it for me. Oh dear, I can't. It's not good for his tum-tum. Am I supposed to mix it? That's weird. Why is it like... It's weird. I think I'm supposed to mix it. It says, Kevin, oh, it's kimchi. Petey Hobbs says, kimchi left a Christmas present for Mama Sprinkles. It's a big pile of poo-poo. He took a big stinky. Oh, this works. Oh, I think I am supposed to mix it. Either that or it's just kind of room temperature. With it being room temperature, the icing is melting. It's working out, right? It looks fine. Midnight light. Hello, buddy. Petey Hobbs' candy eyes. Aren't they cute? You can make cookie monsters with cookie eyes. I love them. Gotta move my camera. Hello. Kevin says WBAI. What does it mean? Warner Brothers? Wow, that's how it is, says Kevin. Yeah. Isn't it interesting? It's very watery. I'll just keep icing it somehow. It'll work. It'll work somehow. Just gonna go ahead and throw some icing on the top. I'm sure it'll harden, right? Isn't that what it's supposed to do? It's supposed to harden or something? Petey Hobbs says, make a biblically accurate gingerbread house and put eyes all over it. You know what? I'll do that. We're gonna put eyeballs everywhere. We're gonna make it super glossy. Oh, now it's getting thicky. It's getting extra thicky. From your perspective, it looks... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Now the icing's coming out. It's just the tip of it had watery icing. We're gonna make some creases here. I'm gonna get it in the creases. Let's see. Petey Hobbs says, oh, the icing looks familiar. Oh, does it really? Make you think of ladyfingers? When we did the tiramisu. Tiramisu? I love tiramisu. That was fun. I like doing some interesting desserts. I have no idea why they still call it lady fingers. I've never met a lady that had those kind of fingers. Has anyone seen Everywhere and Nowhere all at the same time movie? And there's like several scenes where they have hot dog fingers. You should go check it out. Everywhere but Nowhere all at the same time. It's a movie. I'm so glad I got this. I got the bamboo cutting board. I made a mess. I made a big mess. Oh well, I can wash it as long as it's not on the table. Not again. I hated all the icing that went everywhere. I guess it was whipped cream. Never mind. Icing and whipped cream. Well, icing is thicker like this, and whipped cream is more fluffy. I think they're made a little bit differently. Ugh. Eee! Petey Hobbs is LOL. Yeah, ladyfingers. I don't know why. Off screen, I'll be getting the icing. Yeah. Let's see. I didn't want it to be too sensual. I know it's 18 plus, but whatever. Whatever. Let's see. I don't want it to be taken out of context. That may be awkward. I mean, Merry Christmas, but awkward. I really want to show you the big gift, but I need to, like, you know, it up and stuff. I'm supposed to do that kind of thing with, you know, VTuber models. Technically, you don't have to. You don't have to, like, super, you know, publicize it all over the internet. But usually that's how it goes. Gotta make it super icing here at the top, but I need to do the other side too. Come on, icing. It's like little vanilla poop coming out. Imagine if it was brown color. If it was brown icing. Definitely could make a little turd out of that one. Ah, does anybody make, like, emoji turds? I think I could see Rosanna? Rosianna? Oh, goodness. I'm gonna say her name wrong. Pashino, I'm gonna say it wrong. I'm gonna say all of it wrong. I almost want to say Rosa. I just want to say Rosa, but it's not her full name. Rosanna? Oh man, I'm gonna totally butcher her name. She has a channel called like nerdy. Oh goodness. Someone correct me before. I really make a big uh-oh. Okay, this is better. The icing on the other end it was a little watery, but this one looks so much more consistent. I just needed to mix it around once it came out the package. To me, it's still a good gingerbread house, even if it wasn't made by me by scratch. We're gonna really try to make it look pretty. That's the whole point today. So I will be struggling. I do have obstacles. Rosanna Pashino. Oh, oh goodness. Her last name's Italian. I don't want to butcher, but I already butchered. Forgive me. She does nerdy nummies, yummies. Oh goodness. Oh no. So bad. Has anybody seen her? She has her own baking books. Baking and cookbooks. I think baking books though. They're like desserts and stuff like that. Oh goodness. I've been watching her for years, but when I have stage fright, I forget everything. Come on, icing. This is pretty. Why did it... Oh. Oh my gosh, it's raining! There's thunder outside. Thunders and sprinkles. Sprinkling rain. It's sprinkling outside. I wanted to go with a more like natural kind of like weather theme for my VTuber character. Oh, let's see. PD Hobbit says, oh, I watched Everywhere and Nowhere all at once with my mom, and the weapons the bad guy uses are a bit naughty. Aren't they, I thought they used their giant sausage fingers in that movie. Instead of it being normal human fingers like these, they were sausage hot dog fingers. So instead of playing the piano with their hands, they were playing the piano with their feet. So their whole world was designed around sausage fingers. It was a beautiful movie. It was very long, but I felt like it was worth watching even to the very end. It had meaning. Let's see. PD Hobbs says, it's raining here. Oh my goodness. Oh, really? Oh no. Oh my goodness, buddy. Please don't reveal your location. That's very dangerous. That's very dangerous. Wacky Mo 64 says sausage? Yes, they had sausage fingers. Even if you guys text in chat where you are and where you live, I will delete it. I think that's very dangerous. If it's raining everywhere in the world. My goodness. I wish it was snowing. Very dangerous, my goodness. Let's go ahead. We have a lot of icing left. I'm not too surprised. They packed this up real good. This was probably put in machinery. My goodness. Petey Hobbit. It says I don't live in that location. I'm okay. But you live there. Pew pew pew. Hee hee hee. Please be careful. I'm gonna put you in timeout, buddy. Oh my goodness. I can't tell. I don't know where you guys live. I wouldn't know unless I was some sort of like... Well, I do get information every time somebody will donate on coffee. It'll give me a little information, but I usually keep that private. You know what I mean? When you become a content creator, you actually... I mean, not everybody honors it, where they'll like look out for people, but I do. It's not something that it's like required of me. It's something that I genuinely try to do for like, I guess, kind of honorific. If I'm gonna be given a lot of trust, I'm gonna make sure I'm able to do the same for you guys. You know what I mean? People can accidentally dox themselves on the internet, and it can happen. But it's not something I want people to promote. Because you don't know who's out there. You don't know if everybody has good intentions either. That's why I do it. Some people do even like storytelling too, where they'll end up sharing too much about themselves. It's just different. Because at some point, you don't really know who's out there and who's joining us for a live stream. There are some people who, you know, get a little too curious and could end up actually looking for you. You know, I should be worried about my safety, but I like to worry about everyone's safety. Because then it shows that I care. Some people don't care, and they'll just let you do whatever. But genuinely, I don't know if everybody knows how dangerous that is. We already watched Camila. She's a VTuber. She didn't intentionally reveal her location. She was doxxed through a gift she received from like one of her fans. And they stalked her to her home through the tracking device. We reacted to that one. It was important because you don't know. There could be someone out there that's stalking you guys. Stalking you through your comments. And they could be looking for you for whatever reason. If you guys saw 𝑯𝑨𝑽𝑵𝑫's video, it was like one of their Hell of a Boss series episodes. And it was about that girl who... she was really into werewolves and beast creatures. And that kind of fan service. It is a genre, though. It's like an actual thing. Kind of like 𝑏𝒀𝒄, the VTuber. She's really well known for liking the werewolf. She liked that he's muscular and hairy. Or like very buff and furry. I don't know if she identifies as a furry or not. I don't know about that one. She just likes werewolves. But yeah. Anyway, in that episode... Oh, 𝑤ackyMo64 says, I've seen every episode. I love Hell of a Boss. It's different. It's an indie animation. I know not everybody likes the series. That's fine. But it is an adult 18+ show. Of course, younger audiences will still join in. I think everybody's drawn to animation. Animation, I think it was originally... They also had, like, adult tunes, like Betty Boop. I think Betty Boop wasn't for kids. Had a lot of adult humor. Not sure if you guys know the history about Betty Boop, but Betty Boop was actually for... I wouldn't say that it was the rating of 18+, but... definitely catered to, you know, the men audience members. The male audience members. Pity Hobbit says, yes, they are called furry sprinkles. Is 𝑏𝑎𝑢 a furry? Is 𝑏𝑎𝑢 a furry, guys? I don't know. Then there's Buff Pup. Is Buff Pup a furry? There's nothing wrong with being a furry, but there is a big stigma. I mean, as long as you're happy. Those fursuits are expensive, guys. I've watched documentaries about people sharing their time at conventions and doing interviews. I love those videos. It's good to give people the time to speak. Not all furries are associated with, like, you know, PEDOS. Don't think I have to say that without YouTube coming after me. I mean, technically it's a term. But in this context, since we're doing, like, baking decorations, or, like, decoration of cookies. So yes, Bao's a furry? What about Filian? I think Filian's been teased for being a furry. Am I a furry because I have fox ears? What makes you a true furry? I would like to find out. I don't think it's just wearing the fursuit. I think it's how you kind of like what you feel connected to, what you relate to. I guess self-identify. And the online community. Not bad, right guys? Do you like it? I'm afraid to tilt it since the other side is super messy. But yeah, I've been thinking about that. What is a true furry? We saw that episode of 𝑓lashgits. I think it was 𝑓lashgits. It could have been another animator. It was either 𝑓lashgits or a different animation group, indie animation group. I have to go back on that one. And they were making fun of Bluey. I think they called it was titled like Megatron or brother, what is his name? Brother something, and he goes to annihilate furries. I think they're just poking fun at the internet for being wild and crazy. Oh, speaking of the internet being wild and crazy, I recently been posting and actually being more social on Blue Sky. I think it feels like Blue Sky is easier to actually talk to people. Is that weird for me to say? PD Hobbit says, I opinions that I'll just put in my pocket here. Is Chuck E. Cheese a furry? Just think about it. Is Mickey Mouse a furry? Is Mickey Mouse a furry? What isn't a furry anymore? Everything's a furry. Oh my goodness. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, does that make children furries? Oh my gosh. You put your opinions in your pocket? I don't have anything wrong with it. Since I'm a content creator, guys, you have to, as a content creator, you have to learn to be more, I guess, polite, respectful. You know what I mean? Still have your opinions, but just don't be, like, obnoxious on the internet. That's something I'm learning as a content creator. Kind of like respecting other people's communities. Because you're kind of basically sharing your space on the internet, right? Like, the internet's kind of vast and almost eternal. Everything you make on the internet stays on the internet. It amazes me some people are very comfortable sharing their opinions, even the negative ones. I think a person's actions should be held on them. And unless a community is actually involved, you know, together, if every member was involved in some sort of scandal, for example, and that could be any community. The art community, the furry community, the anime community, that sort of thing. Film community, voice acting community. I think it depends, like, people should be held as an individual, unless the sanction of their social media community is involved in something like that. Which is why I'm 18+. I don't want to be involved in scandals where they're like, Sprinkles, you never said you were 18+. And they'll be like, we now condemn her, we shall sacrifice her. Crucifix Sprinkles! No, don't crucify me! Crucify Sprinkles! The anime weeb, no! That kind of scenario, that's what I'm avoiding. I know I'm being a little bit... Maybe I'm being too... what do you call it? Not a worry wart. Maybe a bit of a worry wart and... cautious. Because if I'm on the internet now, eventually people are going to be asking, well, what audience is Sprinkles? You know, like, what is her audience? I'd rather be the one to decide it and not have someone walk in to the community and decide it for me. I think that's why I decided to be 18 plus. It doesn't really matter, it's not a big deal, but to some degree, it does reflect a lot on what I do. Even if what I'm doing isn't lewd. I don't think you have to be lewd to be 18 plus, but that kind of comes with the gimmick of like being a VTuber. It can also kind of allude to what kind of things you do. If I ever wanted to make lewd content, I could. If I wanted to. So that's the best part about putting yourself 18 plus. At any moment, if I decided to have my model be very bajuba or voluptuous, I could, because it's like, well, you already were 18 plus. So you were already serving a more older audience. And I think if you're a small content creator, sure, you kind of limit yourself actually. If you put yourself immediately as 18 plus, you limit yourself to what your audience will be. However, deciding what age your audience is also helps you navigate as a content creator what kind of content you can or cannot make. You'd think that YouTube Kids and YouTube would be separated, but not really. There's a lot of YouTube, there's like regular platforms that aren't like on YouTube Kids. I think that's enough icing. I think that's way too much icing. I think there are platforms that do make content for like E for everyone on YouTube, and it broadens your spectrum of like anybody you're attracting. Oh my gosh, the thunder is so bad outside. However, if you're ever afraid that someday people could nitpick your content, because that's what they do. You see it happen to much larger content creators though. If you're a small content creator, you don't have much to worry about. Oh my goodness, I thought if I could use the rag to clean my hands, I'd be good. But anyway, that's a big content creator brain. That's me getting into the nitty-gritty. It says, Kevin, 18 plus, will adopt content. Exactly. That way, if you're... Oh my goodness, it's roaring outside. That way, you never have to feel that you're limited. Yeah. Thank you for the subby, buddy. Oh my goodness. You've been summoned! It must have been that roaring lightning outside. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys supporting me. Okay, so what should we do? Should we do snow on the roof? I kind of want to do snow. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's really bad outside. Lesbian Skunk says, why are YouTube for kids? So inappropriate. I mean, just gross, right? I think... Oh my, thunder, lightning. I think YouTube should be for a much older audience. Maybe like... It depends on what YouTube's regulations are. If their YouTube Kids is up to 12 or 13, and then 14... See, 13, 14... There used to be kids. There used to be like toddlers, no babies, toddlers, kids, preteens, teenagers. So there used to be a category between being a kid and a teenager, and they called it preteen. It's right before you become a full-fledged teenager, but you still kind of had a category where you kind of still fit in when it comes to clothes, accessories, kind of toys, gadgets, gizmos and gadgets. But now they took away preteen, and now it's just babies, toddlers, kids, and teenagers. We have this. I think it's a present. I think this goes above the doorway. It's gonna be a little hard, but we're gonna go ahead and put some sprinkles on here. I'm gonna try to organize it to where it looks, you know, neat. Gotta neatly organize some sprinkles on here. Since my name is Sprinkles and I love sugary sweets. Of course. Oh, it's very heavy out. And I love sprinkles! It sounds like a hurricane. It sounds bad. I'm happy I'm not too close to the coast though. I'm at a great distance. Oh, it's hardening. That's good. So yeah, I think it's a little... I think YouTube doesn't want to limit their audience. They don't want to limit their audience on the main platform. YouTube Kids was designed later to help parents feel more comfortable with kids being on the platform. But I think to a degree, shouldn't be. It's not really for... I think you can ask a content creator, but since I don't know too much about the logistics of it, I really couldn't answer unless I was studying the analytics of YouTube. I think they get a lot of ad revenue, you know, for the whole total count. So they don't want to get rid of their chances of, you know, making money on the platform. So they thought, okay, we'll do YouTube Kids. But it's still like the internet is dangerous. You don't know who's watching or listening or who's interacting. Oh, I keep dropping stuff. Or who's interacting with the kiddos. That's why they turn off the comment section. If you notice. They do that just to protect them because there's not so much you can do. And the parent also has to be present. It's not that they're not. It's that not all time. It's not all the time that a parent can catch everything in time. And that's really sad because sometimes kids don't know any better. They really don't. So you have to make sure you find, like, you can trust the content creator that's spending time with your kids, especially the majority of it on YouTube Kids. And I feel like because I'm not a parent yet, it's not something I'm too concerned about, but I'm concerned enough about it to take precaution on my content. I can't control the YouTube platform. I can't control what happens in the larger space, but I at least as a content creator can control it my space. Does that make sense? My space. Well, this is looking beautiful. 𝐴𝑘𝒂 buddy says kids really should play outside, at least for me. Unless it's unavoidable to let them be for a moment, they can use a gadget. Yeah, they can use gizmos and gadgets. Have you guys ever seen Spy Kids? Anybody? I love Spy Kids. I'll move it closer to the camera so you can get that like full angle. We're gonna work on the roof, and then once the roof dries, I'll turn it over on the back side, on one of these sides, and we'll start decorating the sides of the house. But I think about that. I think about, it's not a concern for me right now because I'm not a parent. I don't have kids. At least not human kids. I hope that storm outside doesn't become a problem later. I hope it doesn't. I'm dropping some of these. These are called confetti sprinkles because they look like confettis. But yeah, I think kids should play outside more. I played outside a lot. I used to play in the sandbox a lot. Very fun. We used to make mud pies, but out of the sand, so sand pies. What else did I do outside? We used to use the water hose. We were allowed to play outside, but only in the backyard. Because the backyard had more privacy. Because some people are weird. Have you seen that with your... I mean, if you have kids and you, like, babysit. I babysit some of my nieces and nephews every now and then. But sometimes people are just creepy around children. I don't know about you. I mean, there's overly friendly people, but then there's creepy. And you're just like, oh, okay. I see why parents prefer to have privacy fences. I think I understand now. It's until you babysit, like, your nieces or your, you know, nephews that you're like, huh, I really should consider, like, some social distance from the kiddos and just, like, strangers. Because you don't know. That's crazy about today. You only see more events happening when it's filmed and recorded online. That's when people are like, oh wow, it is kind of like a thing that happens. Or you get alerts on your phone when someone's missing. I think they can report it within 24 hours, but they have to wait a certain time period before they can report their child's missing. I think it depends on what country you're from. They have their own kind of like, their own protocol. But I think about that. I'm just like, I need to be observant as a person. As a fellow being on this earth, I should be observant and make sure if I ever go somewhere to like the park with my nieces. Usually I don't think so. I think their parents are very overprotective. Yeah, in this modern day, I really don't see people out anymore. You know what I mean? I really don't. I need to add more green. I don't see kids playing at the parks anymore. Is that just me? Kevin! Kevin says yup. Let's see, hold on. Let me check out our chat. Let's see. Lesbian Skunk says, I've heard of it. What is it? Oh, Spy Kids? Yeah, Spy Kids! Spy Kids is a really cool movie. It's an action family movie that they made back in the early 2000s. It's regarding the Gomez family, where they're actual spies. So the kids find out their parents are spies, and the parents get napped, I guess. Not kidnapped. They get taken and captured by their nemesis, who happens to be someone who used to work with them back at their spy agency. But this person is upset because nobody agreed with their ideas. And because they weren't being backed up and supported with their ideas financially, they got bitter and angry and became rivals with the Gomez family. I believe it's Gomez. Maybe that's Wizards of Waverly Place. They were also Gomez. I think it is the Gomez family. At least that's the last name the characters got. It's really cool. Very popular movie. I think it's a Disney movie too. It's supposed to be a jolly Christmas Eve and it's thunderstorming outside. It feels like a hurricane. That doesn't feel right. It feels very abnormal. It's never like this, ever. It says... Petey Hoppa says, sorry, Sprinkles. I'll try not to share too much in the future. What do you mean? You can share. Oh, you mean like your location? Yeah, even if you're joking and choosing random places, I can't guarantee you don't already have an internet stalker. I know people don't think about that when they're online. People can stalk anybody for whatever reason. It could be for vile reasons, or it could be that they really like your content. I think unless you're a content creator and someone's stalking you online, I don't think you'll notice. But you never know. You could have a digital stalker out there waiting for you to give them your location. And then they'll proceed to go looking for you. It sounds ridiculous. A lot of people don't take it seriously. I do. I have to. It's my priority. I have to prioritize your safety and my safety. It's because I love you. If I didn't love you, I would encourage you to do it. I'd be like, you know, doing the opposite. But that would be horrible. You never know. I'm over here worried about people finding me. Well, kind of vice versa too. Excuse me, my allergies. Oh my goodness, Lesbian Skunk says, Jasper, stop talking about that. Don Craig says if they want inappropriate stuff, there are sites for those things. You know what I'm thinking? YouTube does have some videos out there that are very, questionable. I know people need to make their money, but I think they should actually make their money on, like, OnlyFans. But they try also finding an audience on YouTube. I mean, people will be people. They gotta make their... They gotta make their finances, you know what I mean? They gotta pay their bills, too. Do whatever you want, and I'll let YouTube decide. I won't be deciding that. There's too much pressure and responsibility. Managing a platform sounds crazy. I could not. That sounds like a lot of stress. Kevin says it's because of phone and Wi-Fi internet. It's very accessible for everybody. Mississippi Gonzalo, A.K.A. Red Koi, says, hi, I'm Gonzo. Hello, Gonzo. Petey Hobbit says, Spy Kids starred Sylvester Stallone. Isn't that an actor? Indigestion from breakfast. Ugh. Evie says, to be honest, minors shouldn't be on social media because we know drama farmers are predatory, which they post drama to attract them to get clout from them since we know minors love drama. Yeah, I can see teenagers loving drama. Is it true that Australia is deciding to kind of ban minors from being online? Is that an actual thing? Anybody else heard about it? I did. I heard that they were gonna pass, like, regulations. Oh, no! But I don't know for certain. I don't know for certain if they are gonna do that. Let's go ahead and start stuffing these in. We're gonna have it a sprinkle Christmas! We're gonna have full of confetti sprinkles. This is a lot. I do not want to drop this bin of sprinkles. That'd be so much to pick up and a total waste. I think you can get a bunch of icing and just put this all over the cake. But it's very crunchy. I kind of wouldn't. Not that it's bad for your teeth, but I wouldn't consider it healthy since it's mostly sugar. Let's see. Would I want my kids online? You know, I don't want to be a hypocrite and say no. You know, asking that question out loud. Would I want my kids online? I'm a content creator. How comfortable do I think my kids can be being on social media? I think I'll wait till they're much older, where they know the difference. I think having kids on social media too early is not very good for their social skills. Because there's like online conversation. Well, how should I put it? There's online communication and there's offline communication. I think people don't practice enough offline, so they feel awkward and nervous and they lack confidence sometimes. They don't know what to say or how to react because they're used to reacting with emojis. They're not used to reacting with their face or their body. And so for the first time, they can express themselves, you know, more visibly instead of hiding behind a username and things like that. So I actually... Making sure everything's okay over there. I actually, growing up, I never got time on social media until I was maybe in high school. I've used like Snapchat, but I only use Twitter for content. I still have to reveal the present for you. My goodness, it's been like 2 hours? It's been at least an hour and 30 minutes. It's not sticking. Oh, the doggos and the cats are getting scared. It's a tsunami! Oh, goodness. Probably off the coast. I live on a mountain, so I don't have to worry about that. But we still get the rain. It doesn't rain as often as I want it to, though. It says, Kevin says you're right, AI. About what? What am I right about? What was he talking about again? It says, oh goodness. Evie says, also, these political accounts target minors, which is another problem when you see minors using certain flag emojis and certain stuff in the bio. I know. They prey on young people and their feelings. And they use that as a way to gain new following behind backing up what they say. It's very malicious. And they turn people against their family and friends. I've seen that. People don't think so. You wouldn't think that's possible, but with social media, anything's possible. That's how people join cults much faster, too. That's right, guys. Cults use social media to gain new followers. You have nothing to worry about. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Well, that came at a perfect time. Oh, goodness. Not to worry, buddies. I am not a cult master, even though I have a cape. And I may look like a, I may look like I'm a character from... I think, what is it called? Following the Lamb? What is it called? It's a Cult of the Lamb? I'm not a lamb. I'm a cult of the fox. I'm a very different species. We do not have a following kind of thing, but we do have, like, a buddy system. We're not a flock of sheep. We're a flock of carrots. We're a garden of carrots. It's different. I mean, sure, people use social media to do that, too. I don't know if you guys ever thought about that, but yeah, that's possible. That's right. Then they do cult sacrifices. I mean, taking it seriously, that's terrifying. It's a very serious thing to take. It's important. It's important not to downplay them. They're very powerful online. Their influence is, you know, more than just a simple impression. Giving a little character to that. Don Craig says, I know someone who was in the cult. They were weird. Peter Hobbs says, fox or a rabbit? I don't know. Am I a fox? Am I a rabbit? We'll never know, buddies. Oh my. Kevin says about the minors shouldn't be on social media. Latvian Skunk says, why is everyone so political in America? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that political. Oh my goodness. I think every country's political. Oh goodness. Let's see. I need another color. I need pink. Pink! No! I think it's online. In person, I don't think... people are more comfortable expressing through their avatars. I mean, clearly me, right? Speaking of avatar, let me change my colors. I want to be pink. Yeah, I look cute being pink. Ta-da! I really want to give you the present now. Evie says all drama farmers, including the political ones, should be banned on the internet. They should be punished by the occult members. We should have a category system. If you do something bad, then I guess the category next to yours will have to punish you. That's scary. We're done with the top of the house. Very pretty. I like it, I like it, I like it. It's sprinkly, delicious. Alright, we're turning it to the side now. Oh my. It's very dangerous outside. Let's hope I can turn it without things collapsing. Oh no, it's too late. Oh no! I'm gonna do it upside down. It's gonna look, oh gosh, so much candy. It's gonna look like it's facing the right way, but it's actually upside down for me. So we're gonna go ahead and put the door. We're gonna put the door right here, since the people are, you know, they're not this tall, but they have a big house. What we can do is this. We're gonna make it a 2-story house. Kimchi! He's being naughty. Stop being naughty, Kimchi. He heard me, he stopped. He's playing with stuff, he's so cute. Kimchi! Okay, hold on, guys. He's trying to open the candy. Hold on. He was trying to get into the apple pies. Naughty Kimchi. And I washed my hands. Petey Hobbit says... Oh, come on. Oh, goodness. Let me catch up with you guys. Petey Hobbit says the sprinkles remind me of the dragon scene from the old BBC Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Where the dragon tears off scales. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. Sounds so morbid. Let's see. There. We stuck it on like nothing. It does look like dragon scales. Huerto says, Kimchi, that mischief maker, making things more interesting. He was trying to get into the plastic container. It's a plastic container of like apple strudels. Very delicious. It's beautiful, says Kevin. Thank you. Kuman, hello. Hello, Shinzo. Says, yo, Sprinkles, congrats on the 1K subby buddies. Super proud. I'm in town right now, but I'll try to make it at home before stream ends. If I don't make it till, if I don't make it, I'll celebrate with you next stream. Aw, okay, Shinzo. Thank you for stopping by and congratulating us. I know, it's very exciting. When it first happened, I was so nervous. I just kept thinking, like, wow. I don't know how to feel. I think it goes above the door, right? I don't know how this is... Oh, I guess so. I guess it's supposed to be here? And then from here, you can do different designs? Well... I guess... What's kind of weird, guys, is that on the box, it shows that we're supposed to put it together ourselves, assembly instructions, but it came pre-assembled, so I don't know how to feel. I guess somebody did us the favor and did it for us instead. How should I do the designs? It shows like an S symbol. I guess we'll try to mimic the designs it gives. Woo! PD Hobbit says the dragon tearing off its scales is an analogy. An analogy? For sacrifice, right? Because if you tear off your scales, it's kind of like... Your scales would be your identity as a dragon. So it would be very important for you to have scales. Let's see. I don't usually play with icing. I could basically do whatever, but still. Oh my goodness. It's a lot harder than it looks. You need a keen eye and a very patient hand. I'm trying to do a window. Okay, let's see, like this? There's our window! I can do some icing on the edges here. I need to be sparing with this. I know we have quite a bit, but we don't really have much left. I mean, well, I guess it doesn't look so bad, but... Thank you guys for also talking about your thoughts on social media. I like it. I like our conversations about that. I think it's so prevalent. Like, why not, you know? Oh, the Christmas wreath is supposed to go here at the top. But where does the snowman go? I think we're missing some parts of the snowman. Oh, we are. Oh, well. I don't mind. I don't mind working with what we have. Let's see if I can get it to stick. There we go! We got the Christmas wreath, the door. Stick that door on. We have a snowman, but he's missing his body. He's supposed to have a bigger part of his body. Didn't come in the box. Poor little snowman. He's just a head now. We'll find a purpose for you, little snowman. I'm gonna bring out the eyeballs. We're gonna make it a spooky house. I wish we had some black glitter. At least edible glitter. This would be considered edible glitter. Very shiny. And then the other one, this would be considered pearls? See if I can get this open. There it is. So I finally got it open. It just took me a moment. I don't want it to splash everywhere. Smart! Even though they had the plastic, they had an additional plastic top. We're gonna go ahead and open these little guys. We're gonna put some eyeballs on here. Why not? We're gonna make it look like somebody's looking out the window. Let's add a shimmery sheen to the window here to make it look glossy. We're gonna see if we can replicate that kind of idea. Ooh, the icing is hardening. We're gonna use the glitter to make it look like an icy window. And bring out the glitter. I'm not usually a big fan of using glitter on a dessert. This would be considered a dessert. Let's go ahead and mix in with the icing a bit by patting it. It's supposed to look like a frosty window. We'll find out once I turn it over back to its side. Didn't want to put too much. We can add some more frosting on it again. You're gonna see what I'm up to. Let's add a little more frosting to the top of it. Not sure if that means it'll hold or not. Looks like a little poop. Since the icing is hardening, it's getting... Oh, it's very sticky. I guess it didn't work as well as I thought. That's okay. I'll just use it on the sides instead. There! I don't want to waste it. So what I was thinking about doing is making it look like people were looking out the window. That's if it sticks. Like a pair of eyeballs just popping up at the windowsill. At least that was the thought. See? Connect the icing to the other icing. Got some eyeballs out the window. I'll use the pearls to decorate the window more. Got some kids peeking out the window, or... well, I would think kids, more so than adults. There you go. Let's go ahead and add these. We're gonna make the window stand out more. I'm gonna tear just a piece of the edge, because I don't want it to fall everywhere. So we got our colorful pearls, kind of like tree ornaments. We're gonna use this along the window to pinpoint... Let's see if I can do a pattern. Green, red, white. The white doesn't really stand out, but that's okay. Let's see if I can keep it consistent with the colors here. So we're already making a window, kind of like light ornaments. Let's see. It'd be red, green. Red, green. And you got a regular pearl. Got red after pearl, then you got another green. Then you got a pretty... Oh, goodness. Sorry, I'm hyper-focusing. I want to make sure I get the pattern. There it is. Now, gingerbread houses can be tedious, but I think the whole point is just to bond with people, to spend time together. I feel like these kind of little things you could do, it really is more fun with like family, but you could also do with family or friends online. Have you noticed that people do a lot more video chat? See, they'll do more video chat kind of experiences if they're too far away from each other. So they'll be doing this together but online. So they'll do a recording or a live stream kind of like this. What do they call it? They call it like oh dear. What is it? You do it on Facebook messaging, where you can do some sort of... Oh, it worked out perfectly! Ta-da! Oh my goodness. What do they call it? Oh gosh. I hardly ever use it. My family's close enough for me to visit them. And if anything, if family flies in, they'll do it... for like big events. For like weddings, have people fly in from their hometowns. And oh no, my red! I lost it. I think this is green. Okay, now I'm falling out of pattern. I am falling out of pattern, but I'm also running out of those colors. Oh well. Oh, it says... Oh goodness, I have to move the mouse. It says... PD Hoppa says the Dragon King... The dragon taking off the old flesh and under its skin was the boy Ustaz. Eustace. Sorry, Ustaz. Oh goodness. What am I even saying? Eustace? I hardly hear that name ever used like usually. I only think of Courage the Cowardly Dog. The analogy is of a Chastian leaving their old life for a new one. Oh, Christ Jesus, really? I kind of want to eat these. Just pop them in my mouth. I could use it as decoration around here. Not too visible, though. Oh no, it ruined the icing! Since it ruined the icing, now it's gotta stay. Yeah, I should have done it when the icing was wet and sticky. It was moist and sticky. So that's what it means. I think I'll try them. I haven't tasted them before. Oh, gross. It's just hard candy. Oh, man. We should open these, too. They give us some ornaments to work with. So that's what you mean. So is the dragon supposed to symbolize some sort of demon? Oh no! I'm about to break everything! Oh dear. We'll use the icing for this one. Let me go ahead and try to re-put the pearl down. But using this... I need some fresh icing. Now be prepared, it's gonna get pretty messy. I'm gonna get very messy. I haven't been much for decorating... these, having the patience to decorate. But I want it to be fun. PD Hava says, my spelling sometimes, man. It's okay. My spelling, too. Grandmaster says, Attack on Sprinkles, episode 3! Now! What do I do with these tiny Christmas trees? Like this? Attack on Sprinkles? No! Not my buddies! I want to show you your Christmas present, but I want to do gift wrapping first. Do you guys want to see your Christmas present yet? I wasn't sure if I should wait a little longer or if I should do it immediately. I think we're done on this right here. Let me go ahead and just start putting icing all around the eyeballs. Because I do want it to stick to the... Not sure it will, though. We can hope it'll stick, but I don't think so. I don't think it'll stick. Hi, Emmanuel. Hello, buddy. I don't know what to do here now. I'm kind of lost. Is it wrong I want to eat the snowman? We're just gonna put them on top of the house. I could do so much more with these little sprinkles here. I guess I will. Oh, the icing's already hardening. What else can I do? Just decorate random stuff, maybe? We're gonna be random. That doesn't look too bad. I'm so sarcastic. It doesn't look so bad. Lack of sarcasm. Trying to be sarcastic. I'm bad at sarcasm. Ta-da! Snowflakes! I'm not a big fan of hard candy. But I'll do it for my buddies. I'm gonna add some random pieces into the scene. We're gonna have 2 people staring out the window. Alright, we're turning it over now. Prepare yourselves for a mess. Let's see if it holds. Oh, surprisingly, it's okay. Alright, we're putting the snowman on top of the roof. He got stuck on the roof, guys. He needs help. He needs you to call the fire department. Should we put eyeballs on the roof? I kind of do. I kind of want to randomly put eyeballs. If it looks cute as it is right now, I'm going to ruin it with some eyeballs. There's one eyeball. We're going to make some sort of living creature house goblin. This house is alive. That's right. I made it more perfect and beautiful with eyeballs everywhere. It's gonna be a Christmas house angel. A gingerbread house demon angel. We'll just put angel. A biblically accurate ginger house. Multiple eyeballs staring at you as you eat its flesh. Is the gingerbread made of house? Or is the gingerbread house made of gingerbread flesh? What is it really? I saw that on Blue Sky. Speaking of Blue Sky, I've been making more... I don't know, I feel more comfortable on Blue Sky. I feel like I can't make friends on Twitter. Is that just me, or does everybody else also feel that way? I feel like it's more like I'm actually talking to people. While it's on Twitter, you have more Twitter trolls. But on Blue Sky, you actually have like really down-to-earth people who just want to socially connect. And maybe it's because Blue Sky is still a new platform that you actually get kind of like the start of what Twitter was originally. But Twitter became... I need to put some on here on the roof too, like right here staring at you guys. But I feel like Twitter became more... I don't know, it's hard to describe. How do I describe it? Like, Blue Sky is intimate. It's just for you to have fun and like talk to people. But Twitter is like where you have to negotiate more. I feel like you can actually meet and make friends. NATO Green says Blue Sky for a hyper left-wing people. Is it really? It's a political thing now? I thought Blue Sky was just for anybody. But I don't know. Is it really? I can't tell. I just want to make friends. I feel like people won't talk to you on Twitter unless you have something to offer. But on Blue Sky, what they want you to offer is friendship. It's kind of sweet. Twitter's more businessy. Blue Sky's more like it's actually just to hang out. I like it. I don't know. That's my experience. So many eyeballs! PD Hoff says, LMO Nature is right. Is it really? Nature Green says it's like... Get her for... Oh, the Kratz, right? The demo. And then Kratz. I'm gonna space that out. I don't want to be political. Evie says, Blue Sky's... Oh, Blue Sky's getting worse, which they become more political and have bots invading. No! Leave it alone! It's beautiful! It's beautiful being, you know, fresh and new and clean. No! I still think there's lovely people on there. In the mix of all this chaos, there's some really nice people. They make comics. I follow people who make comics, who do embroidery. That's the content I'm looking at on Blue Sky. So many eyeballs. I love it. Look at my beautiful angel creation. Oh my goodness, what's happening? What's happening? Muerto says, left wing supposedly went there because Musk is with... Oh. With Trump and the Republicans own Twitter. Oh, so that's what's going on. You guys, I don't pay attention to that. I just want friends! Look at my biblically accurate gingerbread house! Ooh, look at all my eyeballs. My eyeballs staring at you. And my snowman who got stuck on the roof of eyeballs. That is gorgeous. Inconsistent in this one area, but gorgeous. Let me add some right here. To make the spacing look more normal. Okay, that's better. Okay, now I'm not too hot and bothered by it. Okay, there's a space right here that needs to be filled. Where it's gonna put eyeballs? Maybe down here? We're gonna have the eyes on the roof. I'm always watching. Petey Hop says it's lovely, Sprinkles. Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna do the windows. Oh, goodness. I don't know if it's gonna survive. Please survive! Oh. Ah! I broke something! Oh! You guys, I broke something! I'm sorry! I'm scared to lift! I'm scared to lift! Okay, we're just gonna keep going. We'll deal with the consequences once I lift it. I broke something. I'm certain I did. Oh well. I broke the gingerbread biblically accurate... It's such a tongue twister. The biblically accurate gingerbread house. As long as my pressure is consistent, I should be able to do straight lines. My hands are shaky. The weather got better, slightly. At least it's not a twister. Ta-da! Nato Green says, today's my first Christmas, really? It's your first Christmas Eve? Aw, as a veteran, oh my. Congratulations! You get to spend time with family. 𝑃𝑑�Հobb says it'll be okay, Sprinkles. I hope so. I broke the gingerbread house. We'll put little eyeballs everywhere. Got people staring at you, looking out the window. We got a lot of short eyeballs. We got a lot of short people looking out the window. We'll get some tall people looking out the window. We got a lot of kids. Oh goodness. We're gonna go ahead and do some blotches here. I'm gonna be more organized on the side of the house. Now we're gonna put... we'll put these big ones. We'll do green. Then we'll do 2 reds, because the reds stand out. Ta-da! Isn't that pretty? I need to spice it up more. My hands are so full of icing. Evie says not to mention they organize dogpiling on people's comments and replies, which seems illegal. What do you mean? On which platform? 𝑯𝑨𝑽𝑬 says, I like knowing a little bit about politics so I know what I'm complaining about and why. Oh. 𝑃𝑑�Հobb says, congrats, Nator! I know, that's a big achievement. I can see what you mean. You want to know what you're complaining about. I don't really have any complaints so far. I think I just don't know how to navigate or... I don't know how to socially network on Twitter. I think it takes time and practice and also making friends. Like, you gotta have friends if you want to socially network on Twitter. I don't have any! I don't have any for this, for social media. At least, not for my platforms. They're supposed to be bow ties, but I'll work with what I got here. I'm gonna put... I kinda wish it came in a plastic container a bit. Sorry if it looks like I'm dying inside. Where, like, I'm not moving. I think it's the weather and the network. I'm gonna put random pieces on the window. I'm gonna be super random. When I have too much power, I get random. Is that a shoe? There! I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful house. Oh, I lost something. Oh no. I gotta be sure to sweep after because I don't want the cats and dogs to take it. Cats and dogs. We only have 1 cat. Or do we? Nato agrees. Says LinkedIn also has a setting where you can straight up disable political content. I wish Twitter did that. But Twitter thrives off of political content, it seems. Nature Green says, better to use LinkedIn for that, right? Oh, 𝑃𝑑�Հobb says, if you ever get a chance, watch the old BBC series of the Chronicles of Narnia. That's a thing? Oh, that sounds cool. I love Narnia. Narnia was, it's called The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. What do I use this for? What is this for? What on earth? What on earth? Can I eat it? Can I lick it? It tastes really good. I'm gonna eat it. Mmm. It actually tastes pretty nice. I don't think I should have put all of it in my mouth, but it did. It says, Nature Green says networking. I mean, oh yeah, networking. Well, if for like business, not so much being a VTuber though. Not networking in that sense, but for like jobs and stuff, I think that's the best way to go. 𝑯𝑨𝑽𝑬 says, I heard it was close to the book lore and did well with its lesser budget. For real? I need a container to spit out the mint. Evie says LinkedIn is more for work purposes and most people get doxxed from there? No! That sounds awful. You guys aren't gonna believe it, but this icing is really hard to get off of, like, objects for some reason. I think if something is difficult to wash off a pot or pan, you probably shouldn't consume it. Imagine what it does to your intestines. Probably sticks to it, causing inflammation. Petey Hobbs says, not the Disney Chronicles of Narnia, to be clear. They have a different version? Not the Disney? Now, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It's not a Disney movie, is it? I'm surprised Disney hasn't brought that one back. I might need to put more decorative lines? There we are. Looks like little bow people. Puerto says, my classroom had some of the paperback books from before the movie came out, so I was surprised. Really? There are some scenes that are questionable. I've seen people review the scene with the Lucy and what's his name? He's the flute player. I like how cute and silly this looks. I'm taking my gingerbread house too seriously. I need to guss it up with some humor. Give some legs. It's supposed to be a leg. Oh well. I got a present. The fawn, yeah. Whoa! My goodness, what happened? This is as much of the mint as I'll eat right now. I find myself to be kind of pacified when I have it in my mouth. I feel soothed. It's so minty. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, I only got, and I guess I got exposed to it through the movie. But yes, the fawn. I believe Lucy and the fawn had a family, didn't they? It's not something they really went into, but it kind of transpired. Where, like, he was in love with her. Is it just me, or am I the only one that thought he was in love with Lucy? It is a bit strange, but I think it's because of Lucy's kind nature that he was just kind of drawn to her. Especially since he was being exposed to the abuse of the Wicked Witch's... the Wicked Witch's intentions, where she was trying to take over Narnia. She was not nice at all. She was a mean lady. But I wish it explored why she was so mean, but it never did. I kind of wish it did. Like, address what her upbringing was. I feel like villains don't become villains until they're pushed far and hard enough. That they just become. But I don't think that's how they start out. If that makes sense. Ooh! Nature Green says wired. What do you mean, wired? Yeah, we're gonna stick a peppermint. My world of what a gingerbread house should look like. Petey Hobbs says, Disney never finished the series. Anyway, the silver chair was a favorite out of the series. The silver chair? Muerto says, if you're not messing up trying to make it perfect, you're not doing it right. If you're not messing up trying to make it perfect... Okay, Petey Hobbs says, they grow up in Narnia and go back to their original age when they leave Narnia. That's... Huh. You would think they'd have kids, right? Nature Green says, I suppose it's fine for them to be friends, but romance is kind of messed up. Yeah. But it did hint at that kind of relationship. Let me stick my hand inside of it. Should I mess it up intentionally? Isn't that what we're doing here? Winky winky? We're messing up the ideal gingerbread house? No, my snowman! It fell off! I'm gonna put it back on. Yes, we're intentionally making this house as bizarre as possible. He came up here for his present. That's what happened. That's how the snowman got stuck up here. He has to have a story. There has to be a reason why he's on the roof. He noticed his present was on the roof and he went for it, but suspected that it might have been foul play. Someone purposefully put his present on the roof, which is why he's stuck up there. Now he needs help. We should probably make him a ladder. Let's go ahead and make him a ladder to make it seem like he can get down. That way he has a happy story. We're gonna make him a ladder, guys, so we can help the snowman escape from the roof. So that way it explains how he got up here. The randomness can be random, but I want to put a little story to it. I know it's unnecessary, but for this story, it is... we need it. We need to know how he got up here. Oh, so sticky! Okay. I'm gonna make the ladder using these. Since we have confetti up there, I'm gonna try using the red beads to make it a red ladder. I guess whatever beads come out. Oh good, mostly red. We're gonna try using the mostly red pieces. It's gonna be perfect and quite disturbing. No, my bead! This is why I wiped down the tables. I was like, if Kimchi's gonna be up here, I have to wipe it down. I love him though. I know he wants to be here right now, snuggling next to the gingerbread house, but then it'd be covered in cat hair. Then it's not as appetizing. Oh, you can't see! So right now I'm making the ladder. So this is how the snowman got up on top of the roof. But it seems that it is foul play, for the rest of the ladder is missing. We gotta help the snowman escape. Or we'll just let them fall off the roof again. And they'll only to put them back up here. There's the ladder! Nature Green says, and she was like 10 in the story. Lucy never marries in Narnia, by the way. She doesn't? I just suspected that she would. Do any of them marry and have a family? That's what I would have done. If I was stuck in Narnia long enough, I would have had little fox children everywhere. I'd be like, meh, I'll stay here in Narnia. You guys can go back. And Sprinkles was never seen again. She stayed in Narnia. Oh, should I add some green? I said I would use only red, though. I gotta find a way to put this back in there. Now what do I do with this? I guess I'll mix it in between the red. No. I'll put it next to my devoured mint. Yeah, I was eating this one here. Uh-oh, there's chaos outside. Well, that's enough for a ladder. Well, I guess I could have used the sprinkles here, the much larger pieces. Oh. I don't know which ones to do. I feel like there's more white sprinkles. Let me taste it too. There's some really elongated sprinkles. This is kind of what kimchi's cat litter looks like. I use tofu cat litter for kimchi because it's less dirt powder that could cause him to, you know, have congestion. Not to worry, it's not cat litter. But I specifically use tofu for that reason. If not, he'd be sneezing a lot more. I'm gonna use these longer pieces to finish off the ladder. I probably should have done that to begin with. But I never thought about using these sprinkles for that. It's kind of hard to get it. We'll just use green to add more effect for the ladder, since we're building the snowman a ladder. Then it defines it better with the icing. See? That's better. How was your Christmas Eve going, guys? Are you building or baking anything? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find green sprinkles. It's more at the bottom. I might have to shake it up a bit. But I don't want to crush the pieces. Nature Green says, why not both? The red and the green stands out. I would use the white colored sprinkles, but then you can't see it amongst the icing. This one's shaped like a macaroni. There. We'll just do both. We're building a chaotic gingerbread house. And I'm eating pizzas. Not only was the snowman's present up here, but their stocking. And they had to go get it. What would a snowman be without shoes? I guess they don't really need it. Ah! I'm eating another piece. Afterwards, we'll eat the gingerbread house. It says... Florian says, I finally played my first time the original SMW. What is that? Oh no, I have icing on my mouse. Where are we? Nature Green says, I got a package from Finland because I have a Finnish friend I met online. Oh, that sounds like fun. Are they like a pen pal? Ooh. Florian says, imagine if a Ginger Giga Chad exists. I would like that. Come join us, Giga Chad gingerbread man. Or woman. Okay, I finally got some more green pieces. For our ladder. Too bad the snowman will stay up here forever. Until I take him down to eat him. But yeah, we'll eat the gingerbread house. Just pieces of it, because it's too many calories if I eat all of it. I gotta watch my figure. In case I ever do like a in-person greet. In-person meet and greet. Can you guys imagine that? An in-person meet and greet with me? I think we'll have to wait until until that's like on higher demand. I don't want to set up shop or a booth when other creators who are much bigger than me could be using that space for their larger audience. I don't want to be you know... I guess I'll stop myself there. I don't want to have the ball rolling. You know what I mean. Put this here. Finally, I got some more greener pieces. I was gonna say, I was like, where are they at? They were just at the bottom of this. A makeshift stick ladder. I don't know what I would be doing without you guys. Florian says SMW Super Mario World. Really? I need to move my camera. This is driving me crazy. Well, I think it's charged enough. Ah, there you go. Oh, everything's so sticky. Oh gosh. There it is. Now you guys can see me better. I can move more. Alright, we're done with this. I don't want the glitter to go everywhere. I'm worried that it could. Let's hope not. Alright, we need to decorate the other side of the house. Looks pretty cool. Alright, time to dip over. We'll have it rest on the confetti. There, that's smart. We'll have it rest on the confetti since the other side does have, like, stuff on it now. Don't worry, we'll be putting the iconic green giant peppermint here. Gotta rip this little baddie open. I am covered in sugar this Christmas. I wouldn't have done the gingerbread house if it wasn't for you guys. Nature Green says, I like you, but I don't know if I would travel to meet you. No offense! That's okay, that doesn't offend me. It's expensive to travel. I don't know if I'd want to do a meet and greet ever. Maybe someday. Some people actually want to see who's behind the screen, you know what I mean? But sometimes a mystery is just a mystery. I can remain a mystery. I think if I become a voice actress, other than for just my channel, because you also have to take that into consideration. If you make content and you have a VTuber model, you can consider that as like an introduction to voicing a character you create. And that can be the start of you getting more comfortable with wanting to go out there and start voicing characters for stories or shows. Doesn't have to be specifically anime. But yeah, I think traveling to meet your Oshis, that takes, you know, saving up, traveling to another country, meeting new people. It sounds like very ballsy. I'd want it to be organized. I want it to be like where you guys get to have some cool fan merch or something. You know what I mean? A fun experience at a convention. I think it's when you start to branch out and do new things that it kind of opens up new opportunities for you. And don't be shy. That's why I gotta watch my figure, because I gotta look good. I gotta take care of myself. It's easy to forget about yourself. You know what I learned today? Or I guess yesterday? I was binge watching one of my favorite... I have several favorite content creators. I have a long list of them. She goes by Megan Moon, and she actually lives in South Korea. And so she's married and has kids, and she does a lot of family blogs, and she does explanations for anybody who wants to go and marry into a different culture, go to a different country. She recently talked about the nice guy, the very, very nice guy, and how people explain that there is this kind of like ideal guy that women want to date and their culture. And so she married into the culture. And so she's explaining kind of, you know, to people who aren't familiar with these nice guy tropes. She says a really nice man, he usually is very giving of himself, but he's so giving to the point where he neglects his well-being. And that's an issue because when he gets married and has a wife, it's kind of like, you know, explaining on the behalf of like people have high expectations for their sons. And their expectations are not realistic because it'll hinder their son from getting married. He'll be so busy taking care of his parents that he won't have time to find a wife or, you know, or a husband, whichever he prefers. Typically it'd be a wife, but in this day and age, you know, open-mindedness. Then marry whoever you want, as long as you're happy. Anyway, so she's going into the very nice guy. He gives so much of his time and his money to relatives or friends he's taking care of that he's not taking care of his wife or himself. So when they have kids, they won't be spending the money on their children. There'll be some, you know, sort of neglect there in their relationship. Drawing stick figure children. Oh my gosh. Or people. They're just really tiny people, guys. They'll be people. I guess because they're tiny, they'll be dwarf people. They'll be hobbit people. Yeah. But why are they naked? We'll get them some clothes. There. We'll clothe the naked people. Anyway, so she was explaining. It was so good. We should probably react to it. It's not even that long. It's like less than 20 minutes. And the gist of it is, every culture has the very nice guy. And the very nice guy ends up sacrificing his health, his mental health, his finances. And it's really hard for him to get a wife because he's trying to please his family. He's trying to be supportive. His parents gave to him, so he's trying to give back to them. It's only, you know, in retrospective. It's out of, like, you know, I guess, responsibility? I'm a woman, it's different. Florian says, this might be my last message in chat before my phone battery dies, so happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Oh, you're spending that last minute of battery juice on us? That's so sweet. Hopefully you find a battery charger somewhere. Thank you so much for coming. Hope to see you again, Florian. Malik says, aw, delicious. Ah, 𝑃𝐷𝐻𝐵 says, Merry Christmas! Nature Green says, some people are so open-minded that they let their brain fall out. No! No, Nature Green, no! Malik says, will you marry me? Are you asking Nature Green to marry you? Nature Green, what do you say? Will you marry Malik? Malik is asking, will you marry me? Nature Green says, I absolutely love working with voice artists. Even they are only interested in building a portfolio. It's still a lot of fun. That's cool. Let's see, Florian says, did you ever have a retro old console? I have a Game Boy. I never had a console. We had a PlayStation. I guess that's the closest I got to having a console. But technically, no. Yeah, little people. I think we're good on this side. What do we do on the back side of the house? It says... 𝑃𝐷𝐻𝐵, it's as if 𝑠eraphim made a gingerbread house. I am the 𝑠eraphim. If only. If only I could fly in the skies without being stopped by by regulations, I would. I would walk the stars if I could. Throw myself out there into the abyss or a black hole. I would love it. Nature Green says, I absolutely... Oh, let's see. Where am I? Nature Green says... Florian says this... Well, let's see. Where am I? Malik, doing. 𝑃𝐷𝐻𝐵 says, LOL. Malik says, no! I'm asking you! Nature Green says, not me, LOL. Marry you? But we don't know each other, Malik. I don't marry my audience members. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I will not be marrying my community members. I will not abuse my power. I will not abuse the little power I have, Malik. I cannot. I am too old. I'm an old lady. You do not want me. I'm old. 𝑃𝐷𝐻𝐵 says, knows what a seraphim is. I'm impressed, Sprinkles. I do. I broke the house. I broke the house we're supposed to live in, guys. I gotta fix it. I'll show you the piece I'm fixing. I knew something broke. I heard something crack. And it wasn't my back, so... it wasn't my knees. Oh my gosh. Do you see oh! Do you see this piece right here? It broke off, so we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it Bob the Builder style. There, it's fixed. Ta-da! We're supposed to live in this house and grow old together. As if we could. We're too big for a gingerbread house, guys. We can dream of it, okay? There'll be art out there where we live inside of it. 𝑃𝐷𝐻𝐵 says night. It says you what they say both day and night? Night. What? You're leaving? I haven't even showed you the present yet. It's only like 2:01 p.m. Alright guys, we're about to wrap up the Christmas house. The Christmas house. The gingerbread house. We're gonna end at 2:30, I think. 11:30 to 12:30, 12:30 to 1:30, 1:30 to 2:30. What, they both say day and night? What? Malik is like time bomb. Oh, this is still fun. Who knew today would be filled with romance? 𝑃𝐷𝐻𝐵 says, oh man, I misspelled that one, my bad. It's okay. We're gonna do the last side of the house. Let's hope it doesn't fall over. And then we'll let Kimchi be the judge of it. Part of it, we still need to eat this. I have an idea. We're gonna draw Santa Claus. We're gonna draw Santa Claus, but I need some, like, reds. We're gonna draw a stick figure of Santa. Or... I'll get creative. Hold on a second. You'll see, guys. I'm gonna get creative. I'm gonna do Santa Claus. Deep focusing. It's supposed to be Santa Claus. You'll see. Stick figure Santa isn't as thin as we'd imagine. I imagine Santa Claus is fit, though. If you're flying across the world, you gotta be fit. You gotta be beef and muscular. Probably a little bald. So we're gonna go ahead and add some red pieces for his jacket. We're just gonna throw a bunch of red pieces in. I might want to fill in the blanks. Malik! Alright, I'll see you later. Sorry, Malik, I don't date and marry my community members. That would be naughty. I do not. I can't fulfill those fantasies, I'm sorry. Until I make a plushie pillow, then I'd be like, I guess my plushie can marry you. You can marry my body pillow someday, Malik, but it won't be me. Sorry, buddy. PD Hava says, yeah, Seraphim repeats something over and over for all eternity. You know what that is? Isn't it God's name or something? Their worship for God? Their creator? I mean, do the angels really worship God? A godlike being? We're gonna throw in a bunch of red pieces. I hope Kimchi isn't on the...
hell yeah.
Hello, buddy! Thank you for subscribing, subby buddy. You are welcome to stay and live inside of our gingerbread house with us. I don't think it can withstand the winds or or the rain. Oh, today is such a festivity. Happy Christmas Eve, buddies. Stay warm and safe out there. So I'm trying to mix in the colors of red. It's supposed to be Santa. Is it an excuse to pull out the red pieces? Ooh. We're gonna align his hat with red. Some of these little balls are not consistent with the sizing and... We're making a makeshift Santa Claus. There! We'll give him some eyeballs since we have some. There's Santa Claus! This is for some giggles under 7 mint. Oh, you love Santa? Oh, I love Santa too. The poor old guy needed a break today. But yeah, what do they chant over and over again? I kind of question that. What do they talk about up there? Look, Petey Haba says, holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. It's a part of what they exist for. Aren't they here to maintain the balance? In case we get out of hand? I think this should be a white ball at the end. No! Okay. This should be a white piece at the end. There. There's good old Santa. Gonna throw in some lights over here. Oh my gosh, I'm spilling everything. I wonder if anybody will eat it if I bring it to their house. Like, here you guys go, I made a gingerbread house. I bet they'll be like, aw, thank you, mija. And then they'll just throw it away when I'm gone. Like, I don't know what you did with that thing. I'm technically just eating nothing but sugar. We're to give him some green pieces to stand out from the red and the white. As his buttons. effort into this. Interesting, PD Hobbit. Where can you read about angels and seraphims? Sorry, my hand keeps getting in the way of my camera. I gotta make this more gaudy. I gotta go all out with this one. We're gonna give some weird shapes. I should spell stuff like North Pole. Some graffiti. Somebody went up here and did some graffiti on the house. North. It's supposed to say north. We'll do Santa was here. How good is my graffiti art skills? Oh, I need to practice. Oh no! I can just spell Santa. Let me put more eyeballs up here. Linksy says it looks like your average Minecraft house. Oh, my feelings! Nah, I'm not offended. I take that as a compliment. I could never build a Minecraft house. I've never built one before, so I'll take it as a compliment. I feel like building your Minecraft house would take hours. It'd take days, months, weeks of just complete addiction to Minecraft. I'm gonna start sticking random stuff everywhere. PD Hobbs says, where can you read about them? LOL. I don't know. Maybe perhaps the Bible's wriggles? In my PD Hobbs. Such sarcasm. I meant specifically a book about them. Like, only about the angels. Should we eat the house now? I have some coffee I can warm up. So I don't know if you can tell, but Santa got electrocuted. That's what happened here. Santa got electrocuted and somebody saw. That's why he got all those weird squigglies around there. Poor Santa and his electrocution. Then we got the snowman that got stuck up on the roof, so we have that story. Can we try holding it from the very bottom? I'm so happy it kind of came pre-made. Then I can just do whatever I want with it. Whoa, about to break it. So there's the snowman, and here's the trail of like where it has this little makeshift ladder. Emphasis on makeshift. And now it's stuck on the roof trying to get his present. And it also needed its stocking because it was being visited by Santa Claus. So the snowman lives here in the mini eyeball house. That's why the house came in cheap. When the snowman bought it. You got electrocuted Santa back here. Come on, we play horror games. It's gonna be a little morbid. The gingerbread house is gonna be just a little bit dark. And psychological horror going on here. The person witnessed Santa getting electrocuted. And then we got the little people on the other side of the house. Psycho says it's beautiful horror gingerbread house. It is gorgeous. It is chaos and nonsense, but I love it. Then we got the little people staring outside the window. Those are the elves, and they're trying to save Santa from his electrocution. And those are the people that are also witnessing. But this side of the house, they're seeing elves. That's why the elves got little Christmas trees and a little... I guess that's, yeah, they're all Christmas trees. It's a red Christmas tree and 2 green Christmas trees. One of them's named Phil. And the other one's named Yugara. And then the third one's named Phineas. So Phineas, Yugara, and Phil. I guess P-U-P? Pup? We think of their acronym together. Then the front of the house without breaking anything. Poor Santa Claus! Okay, then we have the front of the house, which is pretty normal. Got some people up there. This was like my most effort here. And the Christmas wreath, it all makes sense. It's like an Ed, and Eddie show. Ed, and Eddie show. I always hated saying the name of that. It's just so like a tongue twister. There you go, guys. This is our gingerbread house. A mix of psychological horror with all the eyeballs. I love it. Let me eat one just to show you how easy it is to eat them. But poor Santa Claus. Alright, who shall be my first victim? They kind of look like Booba. A little bit like Boobas. Do I have any more? Oh, I have one. The last eyeball. I'll eat it for you. Oh, crunchy! It's so sweet and sugary, it's hard to chew. My mouth is so dry. Oh, Lynxie says, the elves finally had enough and got Santa into that situation. Naughty elves! Let's cross our fingers and hope Santa is safe. PD Hobbit says, oh yeah, there are books on the heavenly beings too. I specifically want to study only the heavenly beings. I like the Bible. The Bible is beautiful. Very dark. Did you guys know that they have a manga of the Bible? Pretty cool. One of my friends back in middle school was obsessed with it. It's very dark. It's not like a very happy story in there. It's all about people's hardships. But enough about that. Enough about... I'm more of into the conspiracy theories. About other beings and other realms. Oh my goodness. Lynxie says, I bet the elves got Santa electrocuted, and the reason they're there is because they're trying to escape the crime that they did, and their giant white eye says it all. What do you guys think? Are the elves guilty for Santa's electrocution? Do you think the elves should be taken to trial? Watch it become a thing. They're like the synopsis story. In Sprinkle's gingerbread house, it tells the tale of how Santa Claus got electrocuted. But did the elves do it? Are they guilty? Well, we have these elves too. Oh my gosh, we have 6 elves? And 1 electrocuted Santa. Oh, it kind of does look like a Santa. It's cool. Oh, it's falling off. We're gonna go ahead and take a bite of it. Maybe. We'll take a piece of the roof. Look how big that mint is. That's huge. Oh my. Lynxie says they didn't get their paycheck, that's why. I've heard a lot of riots recently for big-time companies this year. Especially Amazon. I heard about their... Not a riot, but... They're wanting to cut back on, you know... They want to be paid better, that's all. I don't blame them. Especially since a lot of people want to order Amazon presents, gifts, and stuff like that. PD Hobbs says, careful, Sprinkles, your teeth! Oh, you hear me crunching? Sorry. Let me take a bite of the gingerbread house, specifically the part that broke off. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try about what the cookie tastes like. What's weird is that it came pre-built, but explicitly on these instructions here... I really gotta clean up. On the instructions, it explains that you need to make the house yourself. But mine came pre-built and... I'm thankful, it saved us time. But still, I kind of wanted to do it myself. Let me eat the snowman. Let me taste what the snowman tastes like. Help me! Help me! Don't eat me! No! Oh, goodness! All gone. Poor little snowman. But delicious. PD Hoppa says the box lies. Lynxie says, shouldn't Santa be arrested? He's spying on you 24/7. And then has elves as their slaves working for no pay. And has a list of children's names. He should be investigated. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I should wash my teeth. Wash my teeth later, but watch them. There's so much candy everywhere. It's too tempting. Gotta put away the scissors. Alright, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause for this beautiful gingerbread house. Are you guys ready for your present? Or should we do gift wrapping first? I'll let you decide. Should we do gift wrapping? Or should I eat more of the gingerbread house? I could take off more pieces of it, but specifically the roof. That's right, I need to describe it. The gingerbread house tastes pretty much like a vanilla cookie. It's not too salty or too sweet. Yes, buddies, you guys helped me make this. With your influence, with your desire to create something new, unique, and different. I like our eyeball giant gingerbread house. Kind of Seraphim inspired. Let me drink some coffee or some water. I'm so dehydrated. Oh, that's so much better. I'm like choking on sugar. It's very sweet. And remember that it does give us an indication. It is 1/30th of the decorated kit is 111 calories. In case any of you guys are out there and you liked watching your figure, it's not... So this is the calories, but it's only one... Oh, it's so bad, the camera. It says 1/30th. If I hold it still for anybody who wants to, like, Oh, the camera, it's in the way of the camera. But yeah, it's about 110 calories, but only if you do 1/30th of it. I think I've consumed, like, maybe a little bit more than that, so we'll stop here. It's too much for my blood pressure. My goodness. I mean, it seems okay for now. Oh, wait, my hands are pink. Never mind. The camera just makes them look pink. They're fine. I'm just naturally pink-toned. Presents is PD Hobbit. What do you guys think? Present? Do you want present now? I'll leave it up to you guys if we should do the present. Let me try picking up. I need to get the plastic baggies. This has a container. This has a container. We didn't really use it. I wanted to give you guys a big present, but I can't because I still have to organize it. That's too bad. So this actually, inside the present, it's a familiar friend that was made by the same artist of Noodle. I'm gonna end up adding them in the description down below, so we can credit them and you guys can go see the work they make. So, without further ado, should we introduce our new friend? They're gonna be joining us on live stream from now on. I found them lying in the broken world, because we're supposed to be living in some sort of apocalyptic ruined world where now, instead of people, there's carrot veggie people. Due to science and experiments. If you guys go back to the VTuber lore I did back in March 2024, this year. Sorry, my voice is like, my throat is covered in sugar. It's so gross. Oh no, it's so gross. Oh. Oh, that's so much better. I had a gargle. Alrighty. PD Hoppa says, it's not head, is it? What does that mean? What do you mean? What do you mean it's not a head? Maybe I should move to the other screen? Say goodbye to the beautiful gingerbread house. We're gonna go to the chatting screen. Now, where is it? Yeah, it's not head. Are you ready? It's not... It's tiny. Are you ready for your Christmas present? Whoop. Whoop. Ooh, what do you think it is with my invisible hand? I want you guys... We're gonna play a game. We're gonna spam open. And as soon as I get many spams of the word open, we'll slowly start to uncover it more. Interesting, isn't it? It's very tiny, it's cute, it's mobile. So in our VTuber lore in the world, it's robot kind of past apocalyptic world. 𝑃𝐷𝐻𝐵 says she didn't watch 7, she did! What? You mean the anime? Lynxie says, ravioli, ravioli, what's in the present only? We'll see. Evie says open. Oop, 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 oop. Oop, it's starting to open, Evie. It's so tiny. Psycho says open. Oh, it's opening. Oh. This little friend here was made with love. 𝑃𝐷𝐻𝐵 says open sesame. I love sesame seeds. I had some yesterday with rice. Ooh, ooh, she's looking at you. Aww. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy I put it on my head. Ooh. Shaky, shaky, shaky. 𝑃𝐷𝐻𝐵 says, is it a girlfriend? No! It's a baby! It's my baby. A girlfriend? I thought I was supposed to play roleplay girlfriend. You want to roleplay with my baby? Why does this make me think of Twilight when she had a child and then her best friend ended up wanting to marry her child? And her vampire child ended up aging up like within a few days. It was such a freaky part of Twilight series. How do I fix the box? Oh no, it's getting small. Open, Psycho, open! How am I supposed to fix this again? There it is, I fixed the box. Like this is open, 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 open! Okay. I'm so glad we're playing this game. What? It's so cute! Oh, it's so cute! It's so tiny! It's our baby! Aww. I need to change my colors. Aww. Look how tiny it is. You're so little. Oh, she's getting shy. Oh, she's too scared. She's too nervous. Oh, no. Lynx, this is open times 1 trillion. Oh, in that case. Oh, no, the hat. Noodle's hat. No. Yeah, she's shy, guys. 𝑃𝐷𝐻𝐵 says it's cute for sure. Ta-da! It's a baby! Oh, it's so cute! Oh, what was that? Oh, look at this. No, Noodle's hat! Noodle's so tiny. Get back up here, Noodle. Sit right there with your little hat. There. Super Puppers. We're gonna go ahead and move away the box. This is your present this Christmas. It was supposed to be the bigger one, but we didn't make the achievement of doing 700 to the donation event. So you guys get a baby robot. Aw, it's a baby robot. Aw. She's so tiny. So cute. 𝑃𝐷𝐻𝐵 says it's a robot? Yeah, it's a little whittle robot. It's our baby! She can make faces too. Oh, wrong one. She can make an angry face? Yeah, she's angry right now. She looks sinister. And then, I think... Is there sad face? I think this is sad face. This is your Christmas present. I got you a baby robot. It is our child now. We should treat it with love. We gotta sit you down somewhere. You can't be on my head all day. It says, PD Hobbit. It's an awesome 5,000 from South Park. Awasu, what? Asumo. Asumo? Her name is 𝑠hiro. It was given by the creators themselves. Lynxie says, time to go get the milk then. Later! No, Lynxie, come back! It's our baby! Evie says, Sprinklespot. It's our baby. Oh, Sprinklespot? What's her name? It was either 𝑠hiro? Should it be just an extension of myself? The smaller version of myself? I can make her bigger, though. Look how big she got. She's all grown up now. Now she's Granny-sama. Aww. Imagine if she was this big. Whoa. PD Hobbit says, hi, 𝑠hiro. 𝑠hiro? 𝑠hiro! 𝑠hiro! 𝑠hiro. My goodness. Now she's big now. She's all grown up. Just kidding. That's too fast. That's way too fast for a baby robot. Oh, so cute. I'll make her big. Look at her eyes. She's taking over chat. She's gonna take over the world someday. She's already taking over my heart. Look at her giant little boonsies. I gotta move her around more. So pretty. Now she's got grannies. Granny glasses. Lynxie says, dang it, I'm back and there's no milk. Well, I don't want to pay child support. I'll stay. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, not in front of our baby, guys. Not in front of our child. I'm gonna get small. You can't say that in front of our baby. How's that for role-playing? A little hardcore. PD Hobbit says, she has paws, yes. She's not human. She's a baby robot fox. She's a baby robot fox lady. But she's tiny. She's the baby version. If you guys like the design, let me know. Then we can have a bigger version of her created. She'll be adorable. But she'll probably just be an extension of me. She's an extension of my subconsciousness. And that's what makes us her baby. What makes her the baby. Lynxie says, takes a huge sniff. Oh, it smells like responsibility. I gotta run. Lynxie, no! Our child, Lynxie. Our community's child. Muerto says, reminds me of that electronic dinosaur toy that was super popular. Wait, really? An electronic dinosaur? I just think of Goddard from Jimmy Neutron. They had like the actual toy version. Where is the look? It says let's see. Gotta catch up with chat. 𝑠hiro. PD Hobbit says Robo Foxu. She's a little baby fox. That's why she's got paws. I gotta make her huge. I need you to admire every inch of our baby. Of course, from like the parent perspective. Look how adorable they are. The big old ears. It's pretty cute. I've held on to her for like months now. I was hiding her from you guys. Her head, look at how it moves. See how the head is not exactly on its axle? Her head comes off. Unfortunately, it comes off, guys. See it? She's a robot. So our baby can become decapitated. For some reason. Oh my gosh, for some reason it happens to be. It's using a magnetic force system to keep it on. Using magnetism. Sniff the foot. Sniff the paw. Smell it. Smell our baby's paw. And the foot. Smell the foot. Look at that. Pow! Could, like, really hurt someone. Could knock somebody out with those feet. Those stubby little legs. A cute little shiny heart. Petey Hops is oh man, you, 𝐻𝐸𝐿, and Noodle are synced. Yes, my subconsciousness is now traveling into the small model of this robot baby. Very pretty. Look at that bounce. Whoa. If I hold still, let's see. That's cool. I can make her roll her eyes. Hold on. Sassy baby robot. Ah, my model, help! There you go, buddies. Pat yourselves on the back, you've just become a parent. We have a child now! Responsibility! Petey Hobbit says, aw, gotta go. Take care of 𝐻𝐸𝐿 for me. Thank you, Petey Hobbit. Alright, guys, it's already 2:33. We're gonna call it a day. We have a child now. Just kidding, it's our little buddy. It's a buddy robot. Yeah, no need to pay child support, we're fine. Yeah, this child's adopted. It's an extension of my subconsciousness, and then we'll be on live stream. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Merry Christmas, buddies! Happy New Year! I'll see you Thursday and Saturday for our regular routine schedule. Saturday will be a hand cam crocheting. I'm gonna have to clean up this big mess over here. Linksy says she looks like Bella, the mascot from DeviantArt. DeviantArt? Really? Who's Bella? Who's Bella? I've never heard of that before. Psycho says, alright, goodbye. Have a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, buddies. Hopefully you'll be enjoying your gift on live stream. Super cute. A new friend to add to our little virtual world here. Evie says, later and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, buddies. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful holiday, and I'll see you next time.